Welcome back to the game. It is still Halloween 2014. Dracula's turn is up again, and we are in the night. It is twilight now, so Dracula's strength has increased. Well, this time Dracula is making a bold move. He is going to go to Castle Dracula. This is the location card for Castle Dracula. You can see down here there are 2 blood tokens. That means that Dracula will regain 2 blood tokens after ending his move on Castle Dracula. So we can take this one back, and he can gain the other one back off of the track for his sea travel. This card is not it is double-sided, which means that all the hunters know that Dracula is back in his castle. So his location is absolutely clear to all the hunters. While in Castle Dracula, he has some power-ups and benefits. So they may or may not want to attack him right now. They may wait for him to exit the castle. But we're going to put this on the track, and we've got actually an encounter that's going to fall off the track. Let's see what we do with it. Alright, the Athens location card was just pushed off of the track. We've got some options. This location was revealed, I think, by... it must have been an encounter card earlier. So I think the hunters are going to avoid it as long as it's on the track. But normally when a card drops off, you can choose, if you wanted to put it in the catacombs. Catacombs are these slots over here. And you can put their encounter like that. And then I think you can actually choose an additional encounter to go on top of that, so there would be 2 there, so it's kind of reinforced. I'm not going to do that because the player characters, the hunters, they know Athens is trouble. The other thing you could normally do is mature an encounter. So if you don't put it in the catacombs, you can mature it, which means there's a special effect that will happen if this encounter makes it all the way down and falls off the trail. This particular encounter, when you mature it, it has no effect. So you have to reference the rule book there. Basically, this guy just got lonely and went home, so nothing happened. So we're not really doing anything, but those are some additional things Dracula can do during his turn, and I haven't really done those so far. I haven't matured any encounters or placed anything in the catacombs so far. So once again, Dracula is in Castle Dracula. He gets to heal himself up to 2 blood points. Hunters who go to Castle Dracula cannot rest, resupply, or trade. And finally, while he's in Castle Dracula, he gains +1 to all combat rolls. So, like I said, the hunters may want to be careful about trying to confront Dracula while he's in his castle. Well, the hunters, they know Dracula is in the castle. They want to start surrounding him because they know he's going to have to leave the castle and head to basically one of 2 locations. So how can they get there? Well, probably let's try to let Lord Godalming take a train. We'll roll the train die and we get a 0. Remember that he can re-roll, and we roll for him and we get a 0 again. So he's going to have to take some other method of getting there. Let me check his event cards, make sure I'm not missing anything that would help him move. No, he actually had no event cards in his hand, just equipment. He's been resting and getting his hit points up instead of resupplying. So he's going to take a move clearly knowing where Dracula is, and block off this city. And he can take a resupply action. We drew an event card, and Heroic Leap. It says, play this card when you are about to start a fight with Dracula. Ooh, this is good timing for the hunters. The fight does not take place. Instead, both you and Dracula roll a die, each of you losing health or blood equal to the number you rolled. If you are both reduced to 0, the hunters win, even if Dracula fulfills his victory condition by defeating you. Interesting. So we'll keep that in mind. Well, Dr. Seward is next. He does have a way to take a train out of there, so 2. He's in Budapest now. He's got a lot of cards. Let's see if he has any room for any more. Dr. Seward is full with equipment, but he does have room for one more event card. And what we have here is a play immediately. It's called Telegraph Ahead. Any cities in Dracula's trail or catacombs that are adjacent to the city you are in are immediately revealed. Nothing. There's nothing in his trail immediately adjacent to him. So that doesn't help him. Van Helsing is next. Let's see what kind of train he can catch. We got a 0. So it looks like he's going to be hoofing it to his next location. So why don't we move him over? Let's put him in Budapest as well. Like I said, Dracula's got to be coming out of here. So we'll put him in Budapest also. I believe that's a legal move. And that is a large city, yes. So what kind of room in his inventory do we have? We've got 3 equipment, so he's full there. 1 event card can be drawn. Let's let him do that. Well, that didn't work out quite so well. He's given a card to Dracula. Control storms. Play on any one hunter or group of hunter in a C zone. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 event cards for Dracula, so he is full. And that's going to finish it for Dr. Seward, so Mina is next. Where would... She can't catch a train directly north. So I guess the smart thing for her to do is just simply move up to Budapest and hold her position there. Let's check her inventory again. She can resupply there. Everybody getting ready for the big conflict. Yeah, she's got plenty of room. She can actually draw an extra event or item card. So why don't we draw 2 items and 1 event. 2 items, 1 event. The event card is a Dracula card. Relentless Minion. I think we can make a choice here to discard something. Why don't we discard this Storms and we'll keep Relentless Minion. Relentless Minion allows that encounter to attack twice. Equipment. A fast horse and sacred bullets. That's interesting. So this is good for combat, and the fast horse will give her I guess you have to discard it. Yeah, so you toss this card and you get to move an extra step. So she'll keep those. Alright, we'll take a look at that. The hunters have cornered Dracula in his castle. And it's going to turn midnight in the next turn. So something's going down. We got to see what's going to happen. Please join me for the next turn of Fury of Dracula.